Alright folks, apologies, didn't get any warning on when this game would start, so kind of started and I was told it's on. So we have runner on 2 for Erin Eagles and 2 out. Good ball called, no hit, overthrow to 1 in error, run's coming home. So, and ball thrown to 3. So that's 1 scored for Erin Eagles with 2 out. On to the 4th batter here. So, wind is kind of blowing from left to right. Getting quite cold here as well. So, top of the 1st, 2 out. Eagles are struggling to come to terms with the speed of Emo's pitcher so far. So 3 in a game, no time limit. This is the under 16 mixed All-Ireland final. They're swinging over it there. Last ball called. So has a free base, but maybe looking to bring that runner in from 2. And a nice little switch hit between 1 and 2. Goes all the way out. Runner's going home, and the throw is a bit wayward, but second is tagged, so no consequence there. So 2 scored for Eagles so far. So a nice middle fastball coming in, probably around that 60-70 kilometers an hour. It looked a bit high, trying to get up and down, but it just didn't come down soon enough. There's another lovely switch. Could be, yeah, nice pickup, nice clean pickup. Throw a little bit wayward again, but runners on 1 and 2, so Eagles seem to be going for that gap between 1 and 2. The Emo fielders are given that space, but they're probably trusting their right fielder to be able to come in and cover that gap. Okay, ball through the legs of the 3rd baseman, but right decision not to go. I think the runner going to 3 probably be out. Definitely the runner going to 2. Actually, sorry, because 3rd base probably wouldn't have got there, but they would have went to the out on 2. Last ball called by the ref. Sorry, angle here just isn't ideal. Just with the left-handed batter where the referee is standing, so but unfortunately I can't move. There's 3 out. Runner coming home. No score, I don't think, because batter didn't leave the box. I'm not sure. Not sure what to call there on the runner coming home. So definitely 2 scored there. I will get confirmation on the 3rd in a few minutes. Don't want to interrupt. So a little bit of rain coming down now. So this is Emo's first at bat, bottom of the 1st. Won the toss and decided to field first. Ball fielded nicely by the shortstop there. That looked tight on 1. Not sure what the ref called it safe. It was very tight. Great fielding play. I think the runner slowed down a little bit, thinking he had a bit more time than he had, but still gets himself safely there. So 2nd batter up. Want to try and keep the ball away from 2 here. Let that runner advance to second. There's a big swing. Probably looking at left field with that, just with that angle. Yeah, hitting down by third. So definitely trying to do the right thing here by the Eagle batter. Oh, and that's out the back, not stopped by the catcher. Batter gets to 1, runner gets to 2. So, and a double on that. So, looks a bit high, so we do have a shallow field here on the right, but I believe it's a 2 base ground rule just because it is quite short. So even if it goes way into it, it's only 2 bases. So, and I think I said that just in time. So it dropped. Just about stayed in, didn't quite make it to the trees. So that's 2 scored there. So 2 scored, none out. So 2 bad balls called. Batter probably won't swing on this one now, no matter what. When you're up 2 and got a free base. Yeah, good ball called. Decided not to swing, so I'm more likely to see a swing in this scenario here. On that good ball if it comes. Pop up to the catcher. Catch by the catcher. So, 1 out. You see that up and down pitch become very popular, so it has. Just trying to mismatch a level swing, but obviously has its own difficulties. So 1 of each call there. Get more joy out of a flat straight pitch. The Eagles are leaving a little bit of a gap. Oh no, they're after closing it down. They were kind of leaving a trap space between third and short. Oh, an error by third base. Oh, and another. So, oh god, a couple of errors there. So runner gets the second. I think if it had been fielded cleanly once there, they would have got an out either on first or second, but didn't happen. So still only 1 out for Emo, 2 scored. So Eagles definitely scored 2. I have to seek clarification with the ref on if the 3rd run scored or not, and I will find that out at the end of this inning. Just didn't want to interrupt play. It's gonna hang. You can see that wind just pulling it from left to right. Retrieved. So safely on to 3. Another 2 runs scored there for Emo, so that's them on 4. So you can just see that wind is just dragging everything round to the right. So centre field is actually covering an awful lot of ground. Might need right field to kind of attack those a little bit more maybe, but they might be just trusting the arm of the centre fielder a little bit more. And that being said, when that ball is in the air, you think it's going one place and it's the wind that's dragging it, so you know it is quite difficult to judge. There's a pop up, right field's coming in, shortstop's going out, shortstop claims it, and the throw home nearly. think if there had been a bit more force in the throw, would have got that. So Emo scored again, so that's Emo on 5, 2 out. Top hit, great, nicely gathered by the shortstop. I'm not sure if you can see there, there is a bit of a gap between short and third. Nicely gathered by shortstop again. And a bit of a coming together there on first. So safe on one. So Emo going for slightly bigger swings now that they seem to be getting a bit of joy hitting the long ball to centre field, letting the wind gather. So definitely there's more force in the swings. So last good ball here. Emo looking to advance the runs. No hit. Stop by the catcher, and the throw to one is good. That's 3 out, and the ball back home. Pitcher claims. So 5 scored there for Emo. And I will get the score from the ref in a second. So 5-3 the score, top of the second. So again, three inning game and no time limit. So first inning is over. Emo leading by 2. So there's a big foul ball. Yeah, Emo decided not to go for it. So foul ball, nobody decided to go on it. Obviously can't if it's not played. There's a nice hard hit directly to the right fielder though, and an overthrow. Way overthrow, that's going to be a triple. So a bit of confusion there. Nobody decided to go for it. Okay, that's foul. So Eagles definitely seem to be going for that right field after it gave them so much joy in the first inning. Inside, just on the inside line, very hard to switch there, so it decides not to go for it. Okay, good ball called. Home is tagged. 1, safe on 1, I think. Happy? Again, for anyone watching for the first time, I can't put the score on, but the score is 5-3. A check swing there. So again, 5-3 the score after the first inning. So fouled out. Bowler was going rapid fire, not really given a whole lot of time between pitches there. And then on the last one, it looked a little bit low, and batter was under pressure, had to go for it, and fouled out on a low ball. So nice stop with the shortstop from Emo, decides not to go. Interesting to see if he's trying to, if the batter here is trying to go for left field, or will he kind of do what his teammates been doing, that right field gap. There is that space there, the wind is blowing it into that direction too. What will happen here? Safe on 1, an error, run scores, and now runner's going to advance to 2 and 3. So it's a run scored. Again, just maybe a little bit of nerves that we're seeing at the minute. I'm getting comments on my commentary here, anyone if they're wondering. So goes for the big hit, foul out behind. So we're seeing a little bit of nerves from both sides here. So last ball called, free base, runners on 2 and 3. Yeah, see, like again, that's that little bit of nerves, like that very low but under pressure, feeling to have to go for it. Oh, and a little dink to right infield where nobody is, right in that little gap. So, run scored there. So EAGLES have nearly been leaving a trap for them to hit into that space, because anytime the ball is rolled out to right outfield, he has been really quick to gather and everything, but like that ball didn't, it actually held up. Grass a little bit long in that corner. So pitcher slightly changing his approach now. A little bit more speed and a lower trajectory of his pitch. And that gap again. Oh, hesitation from the runner, leaving 1, probably going to be an out, and an out on 2. So another run scored. So really is a game of fine margins. That little hesitation was just enough to allow EAGLES to get that out. So great fielding by right field and second base. Oh, a very last minute decision by the batter there, and an error by the pitcher. Allows them to progress to 1. It was a very last second decision. I think the ball was nearly gone past the batter before he decided to actually go for it. I think that might have caught the pitcher on the hop. He wasn't expecting that either. Pitcher going to that inside pitch, not let them go for that right field hit. Goes the same again, just a little bit low on that one. Great pitch. Lovely speed, lovely trajectory on that one. I'll just level the whole way in. A high one. A right idea by the pitcher, trying to get them to go for that slightly high ball. And a touch, not stopped by the catcher. Slight fumble. But no real danger there. Possibly could have got the out on 1 had the ball have been fielded cleanly, but EAGLES will back their fielding here to be able to shut this down. So left-handed batter, we see the shortstop swinging round. It's actually interesting. I'm not sure if you can see there, but like the gap between 2 and 3 is much less than the gap that EAGLES allow between 1 and 2. So I'm not sure on the tactics of it, but the gap that's between the is kind of what you'd see with a lot of teams doing between 1 and 2 as well. But that's more traditional. There's our switch hit, really well gathered. Unlucky maybe that he probably just held off a little bit, could have got the catch. But really well fielded by the left fielder, and great hit. EAGLES progress all bases, and there's another run scored. Still only 1 out, bases loaded. So EAGLES having a lot of joy with this base by base approach, but with bases loaded they might change. Rain is starting to pick up a little bit here. Low ball called on that one. Pitcher might be a bit disappointed. He thought he sold it quite well. Oh, and there's a big hit right in the gap. So there's 1 run scored and 2. So Eagles really targeting that right field, kind of around that lamp pole. So Emo haven't done anything to adjust just yet on it that I can see. Although the right fielder does seem to be in a more advanced position now, so might be watching for that. Those short hits that they got so much joy earlier with. Lovely little change of pace by the pitcher there. There's a hit to the shortstop. Great speed. Run scored and safe on all bases. So this is a big inning here for Iron Eagles. Those couple of errors earlier from Emo just seem to... They're playing as if they're still thinking about them, but look, it's a long game to go. We're not even halfway through, and they'll be able to put that out of mind. Yeah, lovely pitch, low, well, like just at the level of the knee and inside there. Great pitch by the pitcher. He'll probably go for the same again. That one is a little bit higher. So out going to one, and there's 3 out. I think I must have missed one as I was talking there. Apologies. Great hit. Third base probably could have got the stop if he committed, but I don't think he was getting it out, so probably ended up with the same. It would have been batter on one regardless. Great hard hit. So 7 scored there by Iron Eagles, so 10-5, but Emo have the bat. So 10-5, bottom of the second. So high ball called. Probably tried to hit that a little bit too hard. Like if that had been hit, you're going towards second, but you're also more likely to put it up in the air. So foul ball. Emo sideline here would really want less power in the swing than that, especially with the formation that Iron Eagles are playing on this left side. So there's a walk, so quite happy with that. So Iron Eagles are playing their shortstop in quite far and their outfield out quite far, so a huge gap between the two. Big gap between shortstop and first base here now. The batter, yeah, and that's exactly where he puts it. Decides not to run though. Batter obviously wants his big hit. I know a lot of coaches, my own coach would give out stink to me for not running on that one. Ball stopped by the catcher. So you know what he's trying to do. That first hit was beautiful. Should have been gone on it. Straight back to the bowler. What will happen here? Ball to one. Tight. Look, 50-50. Referee called it out. Had a better view than me. A terrible angle here where I am. So again, if you had went on that first one, I think that's batter to one, runner to second, and possibly the runner home from 2. There's a big hit. Left to the centre fielder who gathers it. He throws to the bowler. Second base is on. Fumbled. Safe on 2. So again, a little bit of panic happening here. So there's 2 scored there for for Emo. So 10-7 the score currently. 1 out. And a little bit of panic trying to fire at home, and probably should have just went straight to 2. Oh, and the shortstop, don't know if it was ducked out of the way or the ball just seemed to knuckle in the air. Yeah, ball just brought in. So there's that calmness that they needed in the last play. As if that's thrown to 2, the runner goes home. If it's thrown home, the batter goes to 2. So good decision. So batter up. That's popped up. Centre fielder is going to be there, or left fielder. Oh, seemed to be a bit of miscommunication there from the 2 players. So second is tagged. So run scored there for Emo, so 10-8, 1 out. So not sure, it looked to be a bit of miscommunication from here, but we're a long way away, so maybe they had communicated with each other what was happening. So bottom of the second. There's that up and down pitch that just didn't get down soon enough. So on the other field we have the Shield final between Sean Connolly's, one of their teams actually at 2 in this tournament, and Michael Slavy's. So there's a walk. Apologies, so we were on first and second, now it's going to be first. Sorry, we were on first and third, now we're on 1 and 2 runner scores. So I believe that's 10-9. Right in the gap. Right fielder just kind of stands off a little bit. There's a throw. Oh, they have no. A little bit slip with the runner coming home. Possibly could have gotten out being a bit more aggressive, but you know, better play it safe, and the runner did very well to actually get back and beat the throws. That's fouled out behind. So the Iron Eagles pitcher is definitely getting more out of her flatter pitches. Those up and down pitches don't really seem to be working. Seems to be suiting Emo to get meeting that ball out in front. There's a nice hit. That is a lovely hit. Second base goes back to it. Nobody covers second base for it. Probably didn't make any difference. So run scored. So draw game, I think. 10-all. Only 1 out. So Iron Eagles are playing second base kind of like a middle infielder almost. So they've pushed the outfield way back. That slightly high pitch has come back, so maybe they want him to hit it out. So obviously that higher pitch, it's easier to get under the ball and for pop up for a catch. But I think if you can bring in 2 runs, the Emo batter would be happy enough for that return. So, last good ball called. Oh, great stop by the catcher. Great running by the batter though. So safe on all bases. So I don't know, like, I'd usually encourage to go for the out, so to throw that ball to 1, get the out, and then get the ball back home when there isn't that runner on 3. So base is loaded. Yeah, back to that up and down pitch. Eagles pitcher really not getting much joy with that. Like, I think the wind is kind of holding it up that it just can't dip down. There's that flatter one. Yeah, a much nicer pitch, far more effective for her too. So going back to the higher one, but I suppose if she can get the batters to swing on those higher ones, if you could just get them down. There's a pop up to centre. 1 run scored. 2 runs scored. Runner advances to second. So Eagles having a similar problem with that kind of right centre field, that the ball is dropping to it and they're not really accommodating to it. I think the centre fielder probably needs to be to the right of second base, almost as if it was a left-handed batter, and then pull the left fielder around a little bit more. But again, it's so hard to tell with that wind. Like, we're getting gusts here that it picks up in places and then dies down, so very difficult to know. Last good ball called. Great hit. Not stopped by third base. Nobody covering. Oh, the pitcher's there to cover, but left fielder, last time he walked it to second, seems to be doing the same. Batter called up. So runners on 1 and 3. Still only 1 out. Then that seems to be the Eagles pitcher default first pitch, that up and down, but I think she might need to just change that approach. It's just not working. And then, yeah, there's that right centre field gap again. Right field comes around to it. He has an arm though. There's a big throw. A little bit of miscommunication there. 2 people went for it and 1 didn't stay back near the base. So runners on 2 and 3. Free base. Interesting to see now. Will EMO just take the single base, or will they go for the hit now that they've got a bit of a lead? Could probably be a bit looser with the bat. There's a big hit. That will be our ground rule double, I believe. Yeah. So 2 runs in and safe on 2. So our field is very narrow. Maybe like, not sure, is it 50 metres? Yeah. That other voice you're hearing is Craig, the maestro of underage rounders in the country. Only for him this day doesn't happen here, so he was just commenting there that it's such a pity that the field is the way it is, that we don't actually get to see, like, would he got the whole way around? Would we have seen a fantastic catch? Could he be further out? Would we see better throws? So he's right, it is a pity that the field is the way it is, but the pitch is holding up nicely now, Craig.
Yeah, little spin clean here now.
So, nice catch by the pitcher. Slightly soft swing there without direction, so that is 2 out. EMO will be very happy with this inning though. So that sound you're hearing is the rain hitting my umbrella, because otherwise you'd just be looking at a load of water droplets and I would be miserable and not doing this. So don't envy the players out there playing to this, and the wind makes it even colder than it seems. So this has been a big in for both. Eagles scoring 7, but EMO have definitely bettered that now, and they were leading by 2 before that. So it was 10-5 before EMO took this bat, and I think they're after getting around the order in a bit. So 2 out, runner on 2. So you can see that aggressive base running from second base, which we love to see at all levels, but especially at underage, like taking a couple of steps so that if the batter decides to go or not, he already is a bit of the way. So as soon as that ball is hit, or as soon as it's across the mat, they're gone those 2 or 3 steps. Okay, high ball there. Batter really wanted to go for it, but walk on called. Right in the gap. So run scored, safe on all bases. So looks like the Eagles field didn't really adapt between batters there. They decided to play in the same spot and then just left that gap in between for that middle distance hit. So they're the perfect hits though, like they're just over the infield, right in front of the outfield, and there's not really anything that you can do. So a bit of a change here. I'm not sure, you know, it's just a positional change, so the shortstop and centre fielder have changed. Not sure as to the logic on that, but see, called by the pitcher. Great catch. There's 3. And the runner's coming home. Going to score? Yeah, and a good score. So Emo nearly scored another one there at the end because the ball was thrown away and not tagged, but very intelligent play there by Emo. Not to give up on the play, even if the third out has happened. So keep going, keep scoring. That aggressive base running definitely paying off on the scoreboard for them. So we will get confirmation of the score now. 19-10 the score in favour of Emo. 19-10, yeah. Thank you, Craig, for confirming that with our referee. So this is top of the 3rd inning. So Eagles need to score 9 to draw and to bring Emo in for their last bat. Oh, apologies everyone. It's actually a 4-inning game. So 4 innings, non-timed. I was under the impression it was 3 innings. Apologies everyone. So there's a swing on a bad ball and decides to take off. So good decision when they seen that there was a bit of hesitation from the fielder. Able to capitalise on it. So yeah, a lot of rounders still left yet to be played. So both sides will want to tighten up that. So yeah, there's that lovely flat low pitch just above the level of the knee. So any swing up is going to be very hard to hit that. It needs to be a level swing to hit it. So one of each. 2 to go. Lovely pitch. Both pitchers getting a lot more joy out of the flat pitches than the lobs. So catcher decides to tag home. Yeah, and as I was saying earlier, I think I'd always encourage people to go for the out and then trust a throw home. So in the case there, we only had a runner on 1. So there was definitely no need to tag 2 and probably came at the expense of getting an out. But look, each team has their own style and each catcher has their own style. So 2 on base, none out. There's a switch right into that gap. So both teams have been having a lot of joy on that side of the field. Eagles more to the right and Emo more kind of centre right. Right, fingers are getting numb, hard to adapt the scoring thing. Well, the basis again. We can't adjust the score here, so it is not 0-0. The score is 19-10. And the rain is really bucketing down now. There's a nice pitch. As long as the wind doesn't come along and blow my phone off the stand here. Last ball just inside corner. That's a beautiful location on the pitch there. So Eagles will be looking for a hit, contact to put it in the field. It looks like it's going foul and called to leave it. So there's one out. So that rain's going to make it very tricky for the batters. Get the ball in play. Oh, and there's my phone going flying. You can see part of my umbrella there. So the Iron Eagles batters kind of a little bit of panic coming in. They're starting to swing at pitches they weren't earlier, but there's a nice little switch. Oh, left field he did all the hard work and then just a little fumble. Overthrow and a run scored. Will it be 2? So it was actually 3, sorry, I was trying to dodge out of the way while keeping the phone camera dry. So runner on 2, still 1 out. So 3 scored there. Let's hit out to the right and foul. So, feels like the rain is starting to ease off a little bit. Great pitch, and the batter just decided not to run. Don't know if that's lack of experience or I'm not sure. Like he left the box and decided to run, but didn't decide to run hard. Probably would have beaten the throw. Yeah, might have lost count, but he did leave as if he knew what happened. So you can see Emo definitely adjusted their fielding. Their centre fielder was going right to left, based off like for the last batter he was playing that right side of second, which I was saying that the probably teams need to do. So there are 2 out. So, foul, ball back in the car park. Batter's parents probably going to be regretting that bill for windscreens there. Oh, and there's a great hit. Brings in the run nicely. Safe on the 1. Perfect level hit. No danger of anyone getting out there. That's what you'd love to see. I think that's 4 scored for Eagles so far. There's a pop-up, foul. That's slightly higher pitch there. Just getting them to swing under it. Seemed to go for a little bit of a bunt. I think there was a tip. So, runners on 1 and 2 out. So we'll see if Emo will move that centre field around a little bit more now, or no, he's playing to the left side of second. Oh, lovely hit. Oh, and a fantastic catch by first base. Poor throw home, but it's not gonna make a difference. That was a great catch. So it was a lovely line, and had it beaten that player, probably wouldn't have been a double and 2 runs home. But a great catch by the Emo first base to end the inning. Yeah. and it was flat, like there was no time really to get under that and gather it, so yeah. Let's go for it. So we'll just get the ref to call out the score there for all of you watching at home. So I think that was 4 scored, maybe 5. So I think it's 19-14 Emo with the bat. Yeah, 19-14 Emo with their bat. So, 2 good, last good ball. Emo looking to get their runs going again. Great hit. Oh, and a throw by... Oh, and a great out. Well recovered by third base and great footwork by first. I think against 90% of players, you're safe there on 1. It was a nice little hit, but the throw was great to recover.
A lot of people, when they fumble, they take the easy throw to second after this. No, you don't.
Yeah, no, dead right. No. So, Eagles playing their shortstop really, really close in to the left-handed batter. Daring him to hit out like that, and that is way out. So, gathered by the left fielder. Nobody goes to meet the throw. Shortstop has to come across from the other side. Held on 3. So I think that kind of caught Eagles off guard a little bit. They thought with nobody on, maybe playing the shortstop in, that he was going to go for a smaller hit, but...
The last time as well, didn't he? So he was looking at the centre field.
I think he actually got out because he hit one and should have went on it.
Yes.
And then ended up getting out by the cap or by the bowler. Yeah. No, I could be wrong, but I think that was him. So they probably should have known he was going to go for the big hit, and just dropped the shortstop out. So that's right. That's that gap. So the Eagles really, like, if they're going to do anything, they really need to block out that spot. The way that wind is just pulling everything round.
He's taking left outfield out. He's going to go foul if he left outfield.
Touch. Good stop by the catcher. They're still playing quite aggressive on the infield. And if that's the hit that they're going to go for, there's probably right to be that aggressive, but Emo do, like, with being that aggressive, Emo have a huge space. If they put it over the heads of short or third, there's a long way out to the outfield.
There's no run if he goes to ground though. Anything goes
now what's going to happen? 1 or 2. Goes for 2. Gets the out. Gets the advanced runner. So Craig, are you going for first or second on that one?
Second, only long guaranteed.
Trickier one though to get your body turned to actually get the out. Yes, obviously getting the advanced runner is always more desirable, but sometimes it's the harder out to get.
The runner might be stealing third if you go for first as well, I think.
Yeah, I suppose you just have to know your teammates and know who's ready, who's got what. Yeah,
he picked it up well. Emo don't like to run unless it's a big hit.
Yeah, like I think probably should have been gone on that. And again, the shortstop is in too close. I think he needs to be further back. Although second base is coming around to block out that spot. But now they've left the whole right infield side of the field wide open.
They could change the shortstop mount.
Only the last play. They're getting a lot playing slightly behind. I don't know, if it were me, I'd play shortstop slightly further back when there's a runner going to 2. If there's nobody going to 2, I'd play in because you have to go for that out of 1. No, it's not muted. This is what people don't want to hear. My voice.
Oh, he's got the walk anyway.
So yeah, walk on. So 2 out, 2 on base. Thank goodness that rain is gone. Hopefully it doesn't come back. There's a hit to right field. Should be a nice easy catch. Oh, and a drop. So that's going to be a run scored. Decides to throw home and lets the runner get to second. So runners on 2 and 3.
I think when there's a bit of misconfusion like that, you've got to come in through second and just tighten things up.
Well, like
letting them get second base.
I always say you need to hit a player. There's no point in throwing that ball into no man's land and letting it drop. So there's a pop up to centre. Should be a nice catch. Yeah, lovely catch. And a throw. There's a fantastic throw home. I think yeah, it was a great throw. I think the catcher nearly had the ball caught and was tagging the base before the ball came in. But like, I think you just live with a run scoring from there, because you're not expecting, like, that throw shouldn't be happening.
That was a fantastic catch and throw from central field there, though.
Yeah,
that really was. That was top class.
23-14 to Eagles. So 23-14 the score, 9 in it. So this is the last inning now. Oh, he will be one. So there's a foul, 2 left. That's left. Low ball to hit the mat, so the Eagles need to do this base by base, I'd say. Rack up bodies on base. So thought the batter was taking off the run there, so good decision not to. Last good ball. Pressure's on. So high inside pitch. Sent. Pitcher obviously felt confident that he had the batter rattled, but nope. Oh, and a walk. So that's the start that Eagles needed, but they've a long way to go. And obviously Emo still have their bat. Yeah.
They're well capable.
Capable. Especially with the fielding innings like they did, but that second inning was just a bit of a killer. Like, I think it was 14 runs they conceded. So the game has really changed. Like, it looked like we were in for a tight affair in the first inning, and then the scores just exploded.
There's some great places where you know that one innings there.
Yeah.
They found that gap.
That gap right of centre, yeah. Couple of errors. Well, both sides kind of couple of errors that are costing runs. But there's a time that they're just more.
A bit of patience at the plate here might be.
Yeah, they seem to be swinging very freely.
See how they're doing. I think it should see the foul.
I think it's just that little bit of pressure, maybe. So last ball of all called. So I think that probably would have been a walk if it had been left.
Yeah.
But batter feeling under pressure, and probably, like, does that mean they're going to swing at anything here? Do you chance sending a bad ball? There's a big hit, but it's going to be a catch. Probably going to foul. Oh, and a drop! Oh! No, wrong decision to go on to 3.
She's not on the base. She's safe.
Yeah, looks safe off the base. The left fielder had left that and fouling out.
Fouling out, and the runner's still on first. Now we've got runners on 2 and 3.
Yeah.
No outs.
So maybe wanted the glory of the catch instead of letting the foul happen. But they built up that cushion that even that error there, you know, they'll still be comfortable that they can do it. Especially because, like, I think Eagles probably need to get ahead by a couple of runs, because it's going to be very hard to stop them from scoring. So no hit on the last there. Yeah, out on one.
Again, a good catch is way overhead.
Yeah, I think the only question there, you'd be wondering, like, was she going to be in control of it? Because it's very hard for anyone to be like catching that ball over the head, but completely in control as soon as she got it. Yeah, oh great. So she's really turning around from the first inning where, was it the first where she kind of tapped it back straight to the catcher, you know, with no power, no direction. But her fielding has been brilliant since. There's a pop up and there's an out.
Now the pressure's on.
Yeah, real pressure, and Emo pitcher will be quite happy here because even if we've a big hit here and it's 2 runs in to get the out.
You'd be pitching to hit now, I would say.
Yeah.
Pitching to let them hit up.
Just
let the lads out
trust your field, exactly. And again, that trigger haber swinging from Eagles is coming to bite them. Yeah. And again. So, Emo manager Mick there giving out to the catcher, not catching that, you know. Some people say I have high expectations, but oh, sorry, it's the crowd he was giving out to. Apologies. I thought it was a bit of a tongue-in-cheek thing to his catcher, but no. So last ball, yeah, there's that bad ball. Right decision, yeah. There's game over.
Game over, yeah. If they all get in, it's game over.
So.
It was a great final, a great skills lecture.
So there's game over. So Craig, you happy with today?
Oh yes, just in time for the rain.
Yeah, rain's just starting to bucket down now. So great win for Emo. Score in the end there was 23.
They didn't score, they didn't last innings.
They did. Yeah. So great score. Teams are just lining up to shake hands. So we've had some great rounders played here today. So Craig is just going to get a few words from Amanda here. So.
Well, Amanda.
Great match. Both teams played really great. And we're still batting in hand. And yeah, the great bowler, everything.
Right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Darren. Thank you very much. No.